Hello, this is Brian Purdy with the Florida Aviation Network. Today I'm at the Honeywell NBAA 2023 media event. We'll have some of their CEOs and officers talking about the future of flying and air mobility and many things. We'll continue this report as we get more information.
If it's a particular airline, getting into that cadet program for that airline is huge. That will help guide the path for them. And for example, it might tell them, okay, we want you to go to school here. We want you to flight instruct here. We want you to work for this regional. Then we want you to come to us. That way that alleviates any confusion. There are so many options in the aviation industry now, which is great, but sometimes different options can be super confusing. And if you end up working for a 135 operator or a different type of operator, let's say you do aerial survey, then you sign a 2-year contract, but you really want to go to blank airline, now you signed a 2-year contract and now you've set yourself back 2 years. So I would say cadet programs, applying for scholarships way in advance. I know personal experience, by the time I heard back from the scholarship that I applied for, I already had that rating. I was like, that was a year and a half ago. Thanks. So applying for scholarships ahead of time, networking, taking any opportunity that you can to fly all different type aircraft, and joining different aviation groups in your area, joining different volunteer groups is definitely huge.
I would say just don't hesitate. So get out, rub an airplane, and go find someone. There's schools everywhere. There's plenty of places to go get an exposure flight, which really gets you excited. And then so even if it's Part 107, go grab some of these drones or something, and just get flying something, and then get networked. And then the other thing is don't be afraid. My message would be don't be intimidated by the idea of flying. I do think it's an intimidating thing, and if you asked the whole country, if you could get them all in a room and say, hey, who wants to go fly, and we'll go do these things, and everybody's hand goes up, right? And then you say, well, we're gonna have to make you fly like this. It's gonna take these hours. You're gonna have to study and take these tests, and then all of a sudden these hands go down. But don't be intimidated. Essentially what you're left with is some of the geeks like us that are willing to go through the pain. But I think that we have a responsibility to reduce that and make it reasonable for these young folks to get into and us old aviators, we need to reach out. Again, I've mentioned the Young Eagles before, but I think that's the best example that I have of a venue to go reach out to some of the young folks and make an impact. But there's probably others.
I absolutely agree. So from my standpoint, scratch the itch. No matter what it is, no matter how it is, get out, hug an airplane, go pump fuel, go do whatever it is. If it's RC, or I think back in our day we called it RC, RC airplanes, or build models, or whatever it is to keep you excited about aviation, from whatever age you are, whether you're 10 or 30. Affordability changes many times throughout your life. Don't waste an opportunity to aviate in any way possible.
Andrew, RJ, Alyssa, thank you all so much for joining us today. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoyed.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I believe